Hi, welcome to Midwest Magic Cleaning. My name is and today we're going to be cleaning the living room of a level 9 hoarder. There's a little bit of confusion about the stages versus levels of hoarding. Some people think that there's 5 levels. There's not. There's 5 stages of hoarding. And then there's 9 levels of the actual hoard itself. This is a level 9 in that there is biohazards. There's a ton of debris, garbage, and a massive amount of clutter that makes their lives almost unlivable. This hoard has been going on for years, and I know that because in the kitchen there was expired food that went back typically to about 2020, which means that they bought their food sometime in 2019 most likely, and that would have been the last time where this place was thoroughly cleaned. The area that I'm working on right now is where they keep a bird. And that was what all that extra debris was. It was a combination of bird seed and bird poop. It's one of the reasons I'm wearing a mask, is because that stuff can be really toxic, especially whenever you move it. That's also why I'm not spin kicking that off the table, is because then it explodes into just a fine powder of molecules floating through the air, and it can just destroy your lungs. And really, my spin kicks can destroy your lungs anyway. I just don't want to add bird seed and bird poop to that as like ammunition, because that's just how I roll, son. So suck it. So I'm going to get the debris and the clutter off of these surfaces, and then I'm going to use my APC to clean it down, which is just 70% isopropyl alcohol and 5 or 6 drops of Dawn dish soap. It's really good for sanitizing. A common question I get is, would 91% alcohol be better at sanitizing? And the answer to that is idiot. No, seriously, it's not as good because it evaporates too quickly, and the microbes actually are ingesting the water content of the alcohol, which is then attached to the alcohol itself. So they're ingesting alcohol along with the water, which then basically destroys them from the inside out, which is how I destroy most of my relationships with alcohol. Hi-oh! Quick recap, as she has been through several car accidents, several surgeries, including heart surgery. She's barely mobile. The husband has had 2 falls that were so severe that one fractured his skull and the other fractured his neck. And so movement is not a luxury that they have. You combine that with loss in the family, for instance, deaths in the family, and you attach that to a pre-existing hoarding disorder, which is a neuropsychological disorder, and that's where this kicks into overdrive and becomes a massive hoarding issue.